Newmarket Eagle Cycling Club from Aurora, Ontario. These two have taken courses together, taken classes together, ridden behind the moto. 10 seconds on the countdown.
Just send it.
These riders getting on top of their gears. Just after that halfway mark, you'll see them settle into their seats and pop into their pursuit bars. A 12-lap race. You might as well get comfortable on that bike. David Enns, you'll notice, is on a different bike. This man owns a bike for each and every single discipline there is on the track. I commented to him one day saying he must have a lot of money, and he says, not anymore. Now the question is, will his investments pay off? He's currently sitting in third place. You can see the speed gradually building up. When these riders are riding, we ask them to get nice and arrow. What they do by doing so is they drop their heads down, almost like a turtle, to get nice and arrow. The less surface area of your body hitting that wind, the better. David Enns now sitting in first place. He's seeing 7 laps to go as he comes along the home stretch. Coach Rob McEwen, looks like he's a little ahead of pace. Shaking his head, yes, he's quite a bit ahead of pace. He needs to calm down a little bit in order to last the whole race. Coach Rob taking about 3 or 4 steps behind that pursuit line. That tells me he's about a half second ahead of pace, but he looks to be going strong. He just passed Alfredo. David Enns now 1.2 seconds ahead of the previous leader. Coming across, it looks like he's bang on pace there. When the coach is standing right at the pursuit line, sometimes they say words like perfect. They're telling the riders, you're holding exactly the pace I need you to hold. Going ahead of pace is not really a good thing, because typically what that means is you may have trouble later on in the event. Now it looks like David Enns is right on pace. Alfredo on the backstretch sitting in 6th place currently. Alfredo holding a pace of 43.5 kilometers an hour. David Enns currently still in first place, 2.1 seconds ahead of the previous leader. He's holding a speed of 47.7 kilometers an hour. He's got to hold that pace. Coach Rob taking a couple steps forward, telling him to speed it up a little bit. You've got only 2 laps to go, David. Let's do it. 2 seconds ahead of the leader as it stands. 1.9 seconds ahead of the leader. He's got to keep this time if he wants to beat Mike Grimes. That was the bell. David Enns is hurting, but he is pushing as hard as he can, holding on to that first place so far. He is 2.5 seconds ahead of the leader. Let's cheer him as he comes across the line. He is the second last heat to go off. Only 2 riders left. Let's see what this first place time is looking like. 3 minutes, 48 seconds, .076. That's a speed of 47.35 kilometers an hour. With only 1 heat left, David Enns has secured himself at least a spot on the podium. Alfredo approaching his finish of his race, maintaining his 6th place spot with a time of 4:09.743. That's 43 kilometers an hour.